So ladies and gentlemen, please join me with a very warm Atlanta and Girl Scout welcome for my good friend and our leader, Anna Maria Chavez.
But it is an honor and a privilege to be here during the time period we just turned 100. You know, for those of us who've been part of the movement for a while, I think we know the significance. And I don't know if you've seen, we've had a little media coverage. Just a little. Right? So I was really focused on that when I became the national CEO because I've been in your shoes. I was Maryland's counterpart in Southwest Texas just a few months ago. And Maryland has always been so supportive and gracious, and we immediately connected because we both had the same vision for our councils. And that was to bring the great work of our staff and volunteers and of our girls and our community donors to the public. Because I will tell you, we are the best kept secrets in this country, but no longer. No longer. Not on my watch. I just want to tell you a little bit about myself, and then I want to talk to you about some important initiatives we're doing nationally. I am a byproduct of your hard work. I was a Girl Scout in Eloy, Arizona, which is a small farm community in the middle of the desert. And on a good day with no wind, we had about 4,000 people. And I was one of those girls that everybody was worried about. I had potential, but I didn't have a lot of resources. All of my counterparts at a certain age started getting into trouble because there wasn't a lot to do. There wasn't a Boys and Girls Club, there wasn't a Y. And so for those of us who wanted something different, there weren't a lot of avenues. But luckily for me, a friend came to school one day and said she was going to be a Girl Scout. Her mother stepped up as a volunteer in our community and said, I will form a troop. So that's how I became a Girl Scout. And it just changed my life forever. So there I am, I discovered. And so my eyes were open. And the next weekend, my parents took me to a picnic. And I was climbing this mountain. I found this cave. And it was graffiti. And I got so angry. So angry. Right? And I decided from that day forward that I was going to become an attorney. 10 years old Girl Scout attorney. And so that's what happened. Age of 10, I realized that I had to get through high school, that I had to go to college, I had to get a law degree, I had to pass a bar exam, I had to get a job. That was going to take a long time, so I better get busy. And that's what Girl Scout taught me, right? It taught me perseverance. It taught me dedication to a goal. And that it was going to take a lot of people to get me squarely away on my path. So what does that mean for us today? There are a lot, and I see wonderful girls in the audience. And I also see some very handsome gentlemen wearing their green Girl Scout socks. And I will tell you that's very important to me because I don't personally have a daughter other than the 2.3 million that I embrace every day. But I have a small son, and his name is Michael Christopher, and he's just turned 10 years old. And he breaks my heart every day because I see his future. And you know, I'm like that mother hen, and I'm going to do everything in my power to ensure that he has the options in life that perhaps I didn't. And so I talked to him about our work. And the poor child, he's only 10, he's heard twice already in his lifetime. He's been in 3 school districts. And it's hard as a mother to explain to him the sacrifices that he has to make on behalf of people he doesn't even know. And the way I explain it to him is, Michael, when you are given much, much is expected of you. And that's a message I consistently say to him and to girls that I run into everywhere. Girl Scouts is going to give you an opportunity to not only change your life, but other people's lives. So when I was a local CEO, I made an effort to create a program called Gamma Sigma Girls. And Gamma Sigma Girls was an answer to a local issue. There were tons and tons of young girls in our local council, but we kept losing them around 13, 14 years old. And I said to my team, we've got to reach the older girls. So I went and I found a superintendent who wanted to do the same thing. And unfortunately, this school district had the lowest educational attainment levels for girls. They were just dropping out, a lot of teen pregnancy issues. And so I sat down with him and I said, I've got something for you. And he goes, no. I want an organization that knows how to work with older girls. I need an organization that, is kind of like a sorority, where they have sisterhood and, they can, earn awards and, I want to do a pinning ceremony with candles. And I said, I have something for you. And he goes, what? And I pushed over something. I said, Gamma Sigma Girls. And he goes, Gamma Sigma Girls? I've never heard of it. I'm like, yeah, it's been around for about 100 years. It's like a sorority. It's a sisterhood of women, and they have an international, organization that you connect to. And it's a leadership development program. He goes, oh, I gotta have it. Where can I find it? I said, oh, well, we can bring it to you. Well, how long will it take to create? I'm like, 2 seconds. And he saw it and he said, Girl Scouts. I said, Girl Scouts, Gamma Sigma.
Thank you for coming out today. We are so grateful that the weather has spared us, and we are celebrating our 100th anniversary time capsule dedication.
So I'm so excited. When I was told that we were going to be burying a time capsule, I said, sign me up.
Today, we are recognizing 100 years of Girl Scout history.
In recognition of Girl Scouts' 100th anniversary, and on behalf of the Greater Atlanta History Archive Committee, I would like to present to both of you this sterling silver inner charm.
We are burying one more for posterity. Items and records to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the Girl Scouts of the USA.
And through Girl Scouts, I've learned the skills and abilities that take to be in this field.
I'm dedicating this picture because I want future Girl Scouts to learn how to be a sister to every Girl Scout.
I am dedicating this princess swap because I want future Girl Scouts to learn that girls rule. I'm dedicating these 2 bracelets because I want future Girl Scouts to learn that, like these bracelets, Girl Scouts have differences and commonalities.
It is my hope that when this time capsule is open, we will have elected a woman as president.
And I am dedicating this Girl Scout proclamation because I want future Girl Scouts to learn how much we have accomplished over these 100 years.
As an Eagle One, I'll be placing it in the time capsule, again, to record the fact that we're all sisters together.
And next we'll have CEO of Girl Scouts of Greater Atlanta, Marilyn Vidyat.
They are our partner in celebrating 100 years of building girls of tomorrow.